we talked briefly. Thank you. So we talked briefly last week. We talked a little bit about it with Joe at the very beginning, how um, in March officially, I will, as a practitioner, I will be able to send you all to my site and you can get these things. But right now, this is what I'm using and I can actually get them. So I'm offering it to you guys. Just get it. And I am actually purchasing it for you because I'm in love with them. I love it. And if you look at all of the ingredients, all of the ingredients are things that I was taking here, but it's actually together. So I began taking the very first one that Melanie just started. Okay, so all right, so let's go back just a couple minutes. Is that you guys know that going through menopause and things like that, it's not really very much of heavy symptoms, but I was beginning to have the very first thing was I was beginning to have during the day. I felt like I was having a little bit of some heat, not at nighttime, but a little bit some flashes, hot flashes during the day. And I felt also too as though my energy level kept dipping down and up, and a little bit of moodiness. And so I'm studying this, and I will be a practitioner with Metagenics, and these are the products that I love. And so I started myself taking Estravera, and Estravera itself is exactly for that. Estravera, the very first one, is for some hot flashes, is for a little bit of mood. And I started taking that one several months ago. You know, guys never really heard me say it because I needed to actually, because I believed in it, I have to use it first. So I did, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I don't get any of that at all. And it's just one little pill. How little is that pill? Little bitty pill, right, Melanie? Little pill. You take, but you take it, you have to be religious about
consistent.
It. It's not something you just take every once in a while. It has to, remember the difference between a prescription and a proper supplementation is a prescription is you can take it and you'll be flying off the handle with taking a prescription. With a proper supplementation, because it's an herb, because it's a vitamin, or because it's a mineral, it needs to be in your body consistently. Okay. And so I tell it that at least 3 months you need to be on it. And I actually like for it instantaneously, but you need to continuously be on it. Well, anyway, I added in this one less than a month ago. I started feeling that my libido was a little low, and I don't want that. I want to have a healthy marriage. And so there is also another one called Hersynergy, HER Synergy, Hersynergy. And it's for libido and also for maybe some mood changes as well too. So it's all menopausal, I will have to say this is that immediately, within 4 days of taking Hersynergy, all of a sudden it was like my libido changed. Okay. And I don't know, I cannot say, I feel like I want to say, because I've been talking to Melissa as well too. Melissa takes these as well. I feel like because the two of them together, the Hersynergy worked. I want to kind of say that, but I can't. But I do have a third person, another person who is just starting off with your Hersynergy. So Melanie, so this is going to be a good test to see how it's going to go. But this other person, the same thing. She's having problems with libido. So she wanted you to start. So I have it just starting off with the Hersynergy. So for me, immediately when I started with the Hersynergy, this is 2 pills a day. And I take one in the morning time and one in the evening time with my Estravera. And I'll have to say now that within 4 days, it changed for me. And now it's been a couple weeks and totally, it's just, it completely has changed. It's like all those symptomatic things. I just told Melissa yesterday, all those, because she was just on one. So she says, I'm going to up it and now start taking that. And all those symptoms, none. And like I said, it's even prior to a year ago, I wasn't having any, but there's nothing that we do except for if you're but I'm always going to say your nutrition needs to be on point as well too. So nutrition comes first, and then you add supplementation when you need to add supplementation. So there is a third one, which I have not taken, that is the Black Cohosh. And the Black Cohosh Plus is Black Cohosh Plus. Now, Black Cohosh, you can take it in tea, you can do supplements, but this is Black Cohosh Plus, which I have not, but I found that just the two of these has been fine for me, has been absolutely fine for me. So that's it. And all right, so let me give you a heads up. What's going to go on tonight is, I already have talked to Liz. I'm going to be on here tonight. I'm going to be hopping off in about 2 minutes. I'm going to quickly hop on, but y'all stay put. Liz is going to handle a call for me, and I'm going to come back on. I have to do a call as being a part of the cast with the Healthy Obsessions, and then I'm going to come back on to you guys if you're still here and everything. And so I'm going to hop off. So don't leave her here and everything. Okay, we're good.
Good.
All right. All right, Liz, I'm hopping off. Any questions y'all want to ask me before I go? That's it. This is I'm not needed. All right, I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys have a topic y'all want to talk about, or first let me ask you, are y'all getting to go to Super Weekend again?
No, I'm not.
going.
I have other plans. So
What about you, Anna?
Yes, I'm going.
You going?
Yeah, I'm going with Tracy and Alex. Yeah.
Good. So I'm gonna miss it as well. My daughter is in cross country. You guys might have heard me talk about that in the past, and she's not running this meet. It's the regional meet, but she's the acting team manager. So she records all the team's times and everything, and
Oh, nice.
got to show team support, team spirit. But it's in Lafayette, so we're going Friday night, and we come back Saturday, and we probably won't get back till probably mid-afternoon, late afternoon. So unfortunately, I'm going to miss it. But this one starts later too, doesn't it?
that's part of the problem, because it's right smack in the middle of the day. So it kind of creeps into the other things that I had planned. So
Is it 1 to 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So so we're gonna miss it as well. I was looking forward to it. I might actually have a friend. So Anna, it's a guy friend who is our plant manager at Louisiana Fish Fry. He keeps saying he's going. He was supposed to go to the last one, and he had a shoulder injury, so he thought we were going to be doing some major intense workout the whole time. He said, I'm not going to go. And so but he may go this time. So make him feel welcome.
What's his name?
His name's Frank Mooney.
Okay.
So if he go, I haven't talked to him yet again this week to see if he's going, but I'm gonna ask him.
Okay, that'd be nice.
I'm bummed. Don't want to miss it.
We're gonna miss you.
Yeah. Some good.
My friend Sherry was supposed to be on the call today, but I don't know what happened to her.
Text her, tell her, join us. Say, hop on.
Yeah.
I was wondering too, like, how are you guys doing with food combinations, and any struggles there, or tips, or anything good that you guys want to share about what's going on with nutrition?
Well, I have the last several months have been a real big challenge. I can't seem to get myself together, and that's why me and Sherry actually are trying to hold each other accountable, but started this yesterday, and I'm like, I feel so tired. That's why I'm taking these supplements. I feel so run down and tired all the time. I have no energy, and I feel just mad as hell all the time. It's like I just can't get that mood right. And I know exercise will help, but the energy, like my lack of energy
to do it, to actually get up and do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've never had this much of a lull, like as far as energy and feeling tired. I haven't felt this way in a long time. I don't think I've ever felt this tired and run down on a consistent basis. So that's why I'm really hoping, and that's why I went to my doctor,
Yeah.
and she said, let's check your hormones. And when she did, she said, you're in menopause. And I was like, it's gotta be what it is.
Yay.
It's like, it's a relief, but it's also makes me sad. It's like, I know everybody goes through this, but if this is the way I'm gonna feel all the time, you can
Right.
keep it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to beat that, and hopefully this will work because I'm too high risk to do HRT.
Did you, so even like taking the Energize and stuff in the morning, that doesn't help?
Energy, no. Mm-mm.
Nope.
No, the Energize, if I take it at night, I won't be able to sleep. But
Oh, yeah,
if I
because
take
you,
it in the,
you work out
yeah,
at night, don't you?
yeah, but if I take it in the morning, when I was working out at 5 a.m., it didn't seem to help at all. I mean, I just have a hard time getting up that early, but I am trying. As of November 6th, when the time changes, I'm gonna pretend like it hasn't changed.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm gonna
good. That's a
try,
good
I'm
idea.
gonna try to get up at the same time I usually do,
Yeah,
which will be an hour
earlier.
earlier.
Yeah,
And
this will always
hopefully,
confuse me.
yeah, hopefully it'll get me into my exercise routine a little bit
That's
easier.
a good idea, though, to try it
Yeah.
then when your body's kind of already on the old
Yeah,
way.
yeah, because I mean, just working out when I get home, the energy it's not there.
Yeah. Yeah, if I don't do it first thing in the morning, I don't want to do it later.
Yeah.
The most I could do is maybe take my dog for a walk,
Mhm.
which I need to start doing anyway. I haven't been
Yeah.
regular about doing that either. Hey, Maria,
Hi,
how you doing?
I'm doing, just got relieved from my grandson. That's why I
Oh,
wasn't
good.
on.
So Tracy hopped off to do, I don't know if you saw her post. She's doing a call with the cast from The Body. Healthy Obsession workout.
Uh-huh.
So she's hopped off and left me to kind of chat with y'all, and then she'll join us back in a little bit.
Okay.
We're
no
just talking
problem.
about food and what's working for us, what's not working for us, tips, tricks, menopause, all that fun stuff.
And it's hard for me over here.
What's some of your struggles?
Because I see my little nephews live with us and I see everything they have as snacks and oh my God.
Oh, the temptation.
Yeah,
Yeah, like all the
"Oh."
Halloween candy that's sitting in my kitchen right now.
Yeah, I be like,
No,
oh yeah,
no.
that. And I always want it at night.
Yes.
I had a
Your
little bit
water.
of that, not a whole lot, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I did a little bit of the Halloween thing, but yeah, not a whole lot. I stopped myself.
I mean, I had some candy. I did yesterday. I had a handful of peanuts, otherwise known as M&Ms. That's what I told
Ah.
Sherry.
Okay. That's not
M&Ms
so
with
bad.
peanuts. Like, well, I had peanuts. If I eat the chocolate off of them, then they'll just be peanuts. But yeah, I don't eat it all the time. I just
Right.
they were like, I just had to have some. If I didn't, I was gonna like probably eat more than just M&Ms.
So a friend of mine, her daughter and my daughter are best friends. So she came over for them to go trick-or-treating together. And she brought over a cake. I was like, really? But it wasn't a big cake. It was a little tiny cake because it's just, it's just 4 of us immediately and then the 2 of them.
Mhm.
So I was like, I had a little tiny piece. Just get that taste, and now I'm moving past it, but it's still here too. I was like, I need it to go away.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm leaning more towards carbs lately. I don't know if it's just the lack of energy. Maybe my body's just
Could be.
craving it, but it's time. I got to get it under control, and I need to. I'm going to.
Yep.
Me too. I feel the same way. I have to get this under control.
So when I feel like that, I usually just, I try to drink more water. Just to
Yeah.
kind of fill that void. And it doesn't always work, but it sometimes works. And then if I need to just change the flavor, some lemon, some sea salt,
Mhm.
or something in there just to kind of make it not. I love water, but sometimes you just want it to taste different. Or if you guys have bevy, I'll put a bevy in there
Mhm.
to just kind of help you crave.
I like lemon water. I think it helps, it helps curb the appetite too.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah, I
every
like
so
lemon.
often I just squeeze some fresh lemon in there and,
yeah.
I think it works for me.
I try to drink decaffeinated homemade tea to kind of fill. I get so tired of drinking water. I've
Yeah,
never been a water person, but I do drink a lot of water now because I have to.
I think I remember that conversation earlier this year.
But yeah, I mean, I'll drink some iced tea just to kind of, and I'll put a little monk fruit in it and some lemon to make it taste, like sweet tea.
Yeah. Have you tried the bevy? Because the bevy's really good.
Mm-mm. No, I may have to get some.
Yeah. It's the one I have is pomegranate berry, but I think there's another flavor
Mhm.
too. And there's some that come with Energize and without, like already mixed into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's a good little afternoon kind of, I need something tasty in my mouth kind of thing.
Mhm.
I put it in sparkling water just to change it up.
Oh.
It's a nice refreshing
See, I
treat.
don't drink. I've never been a soft drink person. Never. I grew up on sweet tea. That's what we had in the
That
house.
sweet tea.
Yes. So when I just don't find that soft drinks would quench my thirst.
Right.
They make me more thirsty, and
Yeah.
they make me. I mean, they have a lot of sugar.
Yeah, and then
So-
you find yourself, I mean, I remember now, like when I used to drink years ago, a lot of sodas or soft drinks and stuff, and I'll have one, but then it's like, I need more, and I can never like satisfy that
Yeah.
thirst.
And we have soft drinks and water at my office, so I have no fight with drinking water over there.
Yeah,
So, but I've just learned to make my tea at home. I always make brewed tea. I don't drink it out the can. I don't drink it. No, it's got to be brewed tea. And I
Oh.
started buying the decaffeinated when I was pregnant for my kids, so I never switched back to regular.
that's
And
good.
now I'm using monk fruit instead of sugar to sweeten my tea. I've been doing that for quite some time now.
Hmm.
So much better off that way.
And see, when I was a kid, all I drank was water. I love water.
Mm,
Then after I started having children, that's when I started drinking the sodas.
yeah.
Because they feel like they have to have it, and so
Mhm.
they twist your arm and they make you put it in your house and put it in my house.
No,
Man.
your dad does though. My husband was a Diet Coke freak from the day I met him. He would drink them all day long.
Oh,
Now
wow.
he just
Nice.
he's down to 1 Coke Zero a day. At least that's what he tells me.
That's good. Let's hope he's
One-
telling the truth.
He grabs like 4 or 5 bottles of water out the fridge when he leaves for work and puts them in his lunch bag. And he has 1 Coke Zero. So, because he doesn't like drinking the water at work because it's those little bottles.
Mhm.
He said,
Mm.
I have to keep getting up and going to get a bottle of water. So he just brings the big ones.
Yeah.
That's the only soft drinks we ever have in the house. And the
Oh my
case will
God, we
last
have
quite
soft
a,
drinks
quite a while.
here.
Yeah, we have the filter on our refrigerator, so then I just switch up which bottle I'm doing. So this one's small. This one feels so tiny in my hands. I usually have a bigger one. That way I don't have to go back 2 times.
I just get the satisfaction of crushing the bottle.
Yes.
And I leave the crushed bottles on my desk to make sure, because that's how I count them.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's what I do.
And
That's
then
how
the
I
cleaning people come on Wednesdays. My boss doesn't let them come when we're not there because we have all like people's social security numbers and everything. So
Yeah.
we have to make sure we kind of keep the office secure. So they'll come every Wednesday during lunchtime. And I'll get up to go out my office and wait for them to clean it. When I come back, they throw my water bottles in the garbage. I'm like, don't do that.
I'm keeping track. You have to start putting a sticky note on them. Don't touch.
Do not remove.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
throwing them in my cabinet.
Yeah. Or have like a little basketball goal. Little can underneath.
Right.
Got another one.
Yeah, I'm up to about, I drink about 6 bottles of water a day,
That's
and then
great.
other miscellaneous stuff. I'll drink coffee, and
You like hot tea?
I'm not a hot tea person. I never was a hot tea person. I don't like it. But you see sweet tea or regular tea, I mean, I don't drink it with sugar now, but
Yeah,
I grew up on that. That's my drink.
right.
When I go to
Yeah, I
a
like
restaurant,
coffee
iced
too.
tea.
I have to have my coffee too.
Yes,
Yeah.
coffee I'll drink coffee hot.
Yep.
I've kind of converted to a cold coffee person lately. I can't seem to shake that.
Just depends on the mood. It's like sometimes you just
Right.
want something a little,
Mhm.
like normally I drink room temperature, but I put ice in mine tonight in my water, and I'm like, just wanted
If
something
I drink
cold.
coffee, I gotta have bread to dip my bread in my coffee.
Oh
I
my
used to
goodness.
do that. I used to make toast with butter and dip it in my coffee.
Yeah,
My
Yep.
dad used to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
my mom too.
I had a
Must be
neighbor that used
Hispanic
to do
thing.
that. I had a neighbor that used to put saltine crackers in his coffee milk.
It's coffee
He
milk.
used to crush saltine crackers in his
Crush
coffee.
them? Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I've always dipped. And my mom used to always dip, but
Uh-huh.
never crush.
Yeah. I always had my
Cookies.
bread going into my coffee. But I'm not a coffee drinker.
All those things we used to have.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't do
gosh.
coffee anymore. I love the taste of coffee. So I was feeling really tired and run down before the call. So I actually laid down. My back's been kind of hurting, so I laid down for about 30 minutes. And I was still tired. I actually fixed a little espresso and
Oh,
had that.
that keep me up all night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go straight to sleep, I promise.
I just worry about interrupted sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me like that. Enough to keep me going through the call. The way I'm attentive and
I'm gonna have to leave y'all at 8 o'clock. Today's my son's birthday.
oh wow, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mario Alberto.
Mario Alberto, that's right. Yeah. He's gonna be 44. Well, he's 44.
Wow.
Goodness,
Can you
is
believe
he?
that?
You don't look old enough to have a 44-year-old son.
Thank
Man, I
you.
haven't seen him since he was a kid. I can't believe he's 44.
I'm gonna take a picture with him and put it on Facebook. That way you can see him, okay?
Okay,
He's,
you know,
he's tall and you know, he's big, but not like real heavy, but he's, well built. Yeah.
I
Nice.
asked my mother this morning, I said, do you remember Ana Lucia? And she says, yeah, I do. I said,
Oh, how
I
sweet.
said, what's her mom name? And she says, Doña Lucia. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
And then I
she
said, well, what's her dad name? And she says, oh, I don't remember.
Don Mario. She called him
And
Don
like I told her,
Mario.
I said, Don Mario. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
And then I asked her, I said, do you remember Alex Fletes? And she's like, yeah, he used to live upstairs. And I said, yeah, she did. And then I said, do
Right.
you remember his mother name? And she says, yeah, Doña Luisa. When I asked her about his dad, I said, you remember his dad? She says, oh, I don't know him. I said, yes, you do. I don't remember.
Still
him.
remembers the women.
That seems like it. She has her moments where she remembers, the people, and then she
Yeah.
has the moment where she don't know nobody. She don't even know who I am.
Yeah.
She'll look at me.
Oh.
She's like, "Where's Maria?" And I'm like, she's gone. She went to work.
She's the sweetest lady. She was always so nice. Very, very nice.
Yeah, she's something else now.
Sounds like she's keeping you on your toes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Things that come out of her mouth. It's like, okay. I tell her, I said, I tell my sister, I said, oh, my daddy's spirit must be in her. Because she says everything my dad would say.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's my daddy. 'Cause she would never ever cuss. Now
Yeah.
she does.
Oh,
Cool. So y'all excited about Healthy Obsession? Y'all gonna do it when it starts on Monday?
I'm gonna try. Those are hour-long workouts, aren't they?
Yeah.
What time do they start?
You know, I guess it's recorded, so it's gonna be like any of the other workouts. We can pull it up whenever.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's on a schedule. Never thought about that. I don't know if it's anything's out there for us to
I
look
was
at.
thinking maybe it was on a set schedule, and I was like,
I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna be ready to do that yet. Because she had said something about it being very vigorous
mm-hmm,
and nonstop. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking I might try a program that's like a little less, like kind of do like the weight, like lift more or something like that. And where it's not gonna be, so that I can kind of build up my stamina, I guess.
Yep.
yeah, me
See.
too. Me too. I don't know if I can do like a whole hour right now. I have slacked off a little bit.
I mean, I could do a whole hour, but if it's content, like she's saying, I know those slides, and those slides are BITCH.
I don't have it. I ordered
I used
mine.
to
They're
do,
not
I
in
used to
yet.
do those.
Hmm.
I'm actually wondering, so my floor is like porcelain or ceramic or whatever, but it's got like a
You're
texture
gonna
in it.
slip and sliding.
It's got like a texture though, so I don't know if it's gonna like actually mess up the slides or if I need to get like a rug and do it on top of a rug.
I
don't
did it
know.
at the gym I used to go to. We were on concrete floors. Used to be this big warehouse,
Yeah,
and it was like trying to crawl across the floor with socks on. I mean, it was awful. I could not, and I was so afraid it was going to hurt my back, because when you slide out, you got to be very careful.
yeah.
If you hyperextend, you can hurt yourself. So yeah, I don't know. My abdominals are not strong enough for that right now.
The
So,
baby
but
step
I
it
need to
in.
get
Huh?
yeah, I'm gonna work on, I'm gonna do my weights and my little bit of a hit in between, and at least for a little while.
Backwards, because this is my second round with Lift More, and I
Huh?
think I did better the first round than I'm doing this second round.
I'm kind of feeling the same way. Like I'm not as I don't know if the weight level I think I'm okay with. Like I didn't go completely back down or anything. I tried to maintain the weights that I
Right.
was doing, but I find myself like on day 3 wanting to do something else. Like I don't want to do weights that day for what I did it today, and I did Monday, Tuesday, but
Uh-huh.
for some reason it's like I want to stretch. I want to do something else. When I went by Tracy's house last week or week before, we did the new girl, Andrea Rogers, the XB Sweat and Sculpt. And that was really good. And it's almost like, oh, I think my body needs to be like flowy and stretched out instead of just constant lift, 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 lift. So
Yeah, I feel like I was like, wow, I did it the first round and it was good. I felt energetic and all that, and now it's like,
yeah, it's almost like you need a break from it and then go back to it.
that's what I was like, oh. But I make myself do it. I'm like, come on, get out of bed.
I think I want to try yoga too. Is yoga like I've never ever done yoga. I've done some yoga poses in my Krav Maga classes, but I've never done like a yoga class. So I don't know, is it something that will will get you in shape, or is that like just a relaxation type workout?
I think it really helps with flexibility and mobility. So it's, a lot slower pace, but it's not, doesn't mean you're not going to sweat, because you're putting your body into positions that it's not normally into. So you're stretching all these muscles that you may not use all the time, right? So I've only done a handful of classes. And Elise Joan that does Bar Blend, she's got a yoga on Beachbody. Vitas is the other instructor. He's got a yoga series or program too. And he's really good.
Is Bar Blend the yoga?
No, Bar Blend is like, think ballet. When you think Bar Blend, like the bar
Oh,
that they stand at, that's where it comes from. But that's more, it's got a little bit of yoga in it, but not much. It's more, you're like, what's the word where they, like you're wearing out that muscle, that repetitive kind of movement.
muscle memory.
It's not what I'm thinking of.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Burnout.
Yes, it's a
Mhm.
burnout. So you'll find yourself
Okay.
doing, just that same thing, and not necessarily for 12 counts. You're doing it until the time, 30 seconds or 45 seconds or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I think
But
I'm gonna
I
give the
love
yoga
Bar
a shot.
Blend.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try the yoga. I think I need the flexibility because
Mhm.
I'm so, even when I work out, I don't feel like I have a whole lot of flexibility. And I used to be extremely flexible not that long ago. I mean, I quit working out with the other gym in 2018, 17 or 18.
Mhm.
And I gradually fell off with working out on a regular basis. So over time, I think my muscles have I just don't have any flexibility anymore.
Yeah, I try to make sure that, and again, I'm not perfect at this, but, and it may sound crazy, but I don't feel like I have the hip flexibility. So I'm trying to force myself
Mhm.
at least 5 minutes a day to sit crisscross applesauce on the floor,
Mhm.
to just kind of, open up the hips and try to get my knees to actually go down. instead
I
of,
do
like,
that at
sitting
night.
like this.
I'll like open my legs and put my feet together like this, and I bring them up. And
Yeah.
then when I go to put them back down, it is so painful. It's like I feel
Yes.
the pain in my hips. It's crazy. I'm like, I'm stretching. I'm not doing anything silly.
Right.
It should feel better, not hurt. But I do that. I do that often.
Have y'all done foam rolling?
No.
No.
I would definitely recommend foam rolling, because that gets all
I
the
have the
kinks out
phone,
of
but
your.
I've never did the rolling.
I tried to do that one time at
It's
this,
painful.
yeah, at the gym, and it's on La Palco in Marrero. It's called Body Shop. I joined there for a brief period of time. It was like $25 a month, and he
Mhm.
offered me 12 weeks of personal training for free. This guy was creepy. I was like, after like the first week, he's like touching my hips, and I'm like, I'm done. So, but I did the roller, and he was like rolling me. He was
Yeah.
doing the motions for me, and I'm like, this does not feel good at all. This
No.
feels so creepy. I felt like he was, I don't know, like just I was being,
Handled.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said molested. So yeah, but no, after like a couple of workouts with him, I was done. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. So, it is definitely good.
Friendly.
I don't think I've ever had it done to me before, but if you even doing it yourself, like it can hurt, but afterwards, the reward, it feels really good at the end when you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I did it. And then you feel like all the toxins kind of releasing from your muscles and everything.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah,
Once a week
I
at
love
least.
I
Try to
have.
do that.
I love the massage and things like that.
Yeah.
Just wish I didn't have to do it myself.
Yeah, me too.
Right?
If I could hire anybody in my life, it'd be a personal chef and a masseuse.
Yeah, me, that's
Oh, man,
exactly what I would say.
Yeah.
A personal chef and a masseuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody to cook my healthy meals for me and think things up for me.
Exactly. Because as much as I like to cook, I just, at the end of the day, I'm not creative or creative enough to like, get something different on the table.
Yeah. That's the problem. We come up with these healthy meals, but we eat the same thing all the time. Because
Mhm.
it's like, we just aren't
It's
creative.
easy. Yeah, for sure. It's easy.
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, the
It's
devil.
healthy, really? Oh my goodness.
You got a healthy version? Did you
I
do Tracy?
wish.
Tracy's got one. She's got a
Does
healthy.
she really?
Yeah. I've
I'm
never
gonna have
made
to-
it. But she'll if it might be on her YouTube channel or in the files in the bod group from last Thanksgiving.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, she did a video on how to when she was doing the cooking on Saturdays. She did a mac and cheese. So
Yeah.
it's
She's
almost that time of the year where we need mac and cheese recipes for
I
Thanksgiving.
know,
So
I know, because my recipe is really, really good, but it's really, really bad.
With like
Sounds
3
like I'll
kinds of
be itching.
cheeses or something.
Yeah, it's like shredded cheese, it's Velveeta cheese, spaghetti, with milk. It's got like, rich,
Dairy
like-
on top of dairy.
exactly. But I mean, all of the kids in the family absolutely love it. But I don't make it anymore. My sister makes it.
Too
Really
funny.
good.
Yeah, get that from her. I haven't tried it myself because I don't miss it as much, surprisingly. But I need to try and make it for my daughter because she's my mac and cheese girl. My son, not so much. He could do without it. He doesn't eat it.
Yeah. I thought, I mean, I was fine without it until I see it. It's like, oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
So other than, I mean, I know Tracy's got a lot of recipes, but if y'all have any, I just come up with recipes and I'm gonna start sharing them with everybody. If y'all come up with recipes,
Yeah. Anything in particular that you like or food group or protein that you're trying to?
I mean, I eat a lot of chicken because it's easy, but I get bored with it really easy too, because I eat it the same way. Most of the time, we just throw chicken on the grill and put it in the refrigerator
Yep,
so that we can eat it during the week. We make salads or,
that's a good idea.
but you put a chicken breast on a plate and I'll look at it and say, I don't want it. Because I'm not a chicken breast person. So I tend to buy thighs.
Yeah,
Like yesterday I had, my husband made some thighs in the skillet and they're really good, boneless, skinless thighs with all kinds of seasoning, and he put onions in there. And then I ate that with peas. Like I just
Oh,
made some
yum.
petty pie. So I figured the carbs in the peas would be enough to get me through, because those carbs, just if I don't eat them, I feel like I just didn't eat enough.
right.
So trying to carbs, I'm trying to go with more vegetable type carbs or legumes when
Yeah.
I eat. But yeah, I mean, I love chicken thighs, chicken breasts. I have a hard time eating breasts.
What about so there's one that I did earlier this week in the crock pot, chicken breast, but you could do chicken thighs too with Rotel tomatoes. And I didn't want to make it too spicy, so I did a can of Rotel and a can of regular diced tomatoes, a little bit of corn, not a whole lot, because corn's not really that great for us.
He's laughing at me. I can't do corn mixed with anything.
A little bit of black beans, taco seasoning. So I make my own taco seasoning.
That sounds good though. Except
And then what else did I put in there? onions, bell peppers, and chicken broth. You just
Yeah,
put it in
we've
the crock
done,
pot.
yeah, we've done something similar to that. We'll do in the pressure cooker too, the what you call that thing? The
Air, not air fryer, the
no,
other, I can't think of the name of it. It's like the air fryer,
Instapot. Instapot.
Instapot.
Yeah, and we'll make like the shredded chicken with the taco seasoning.
Yeah,
And then we'll put that in the refrigerator and eat it on tortillas or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we try to be creative. It's just like he was just saying, I'm very difficult to cook for. Very hard to please.
I get it. I am too. I mean, I can just survive on eggs and veggies,
Yes.
but I don't always want to cook them.
I know I
want
could eat
somebody else
eggs.
to do it.
I could eat eggs 3 meals a day and it wouldn't bother me.
Yeah,
They're just not that filling.
right.
So
Maria, Anna, y'all got any good recipes that y'all been?
Mm-mm. I be calling my daughter trying to figure out what should I cook. So she always makes her list for the whole week. Every Sunday she goes to the grocery and she brings me with her. And she's like, okay, what are you cooking? I'm like, and she has her list and she cooks for her family.
Yeah, I like fish, I like salmon. So I mean, there's no particular recipe, but I put, I bake it with lemon and pepper and, a little bit of Himalayan salt and then I get veggies. I probably like green beans, and I just make a meal out of it, add some veggies to it, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I'm ready for something different. I don't know what I want. I really, you know what I really want? And I know there's a healthy version too, is some chicken and dumplings.
Oh, that sounds
What?
good.
Chicken and dumplings.
Oh,
I love chicken and dumplings.
I was
Yeah.
never, I think I've eaten it once in my entire life.
I don't think
And I
ever
don't
tasted
know, I don't know that my mom made it very well because to me it tasted like raw biscuit dough. Is that what it is?
It's not raw, but yeah, there's like a biscuit dough
Yeah, it just,
in it.
I just remember she made it when I was probably about 8 or 9
Mhm.
and I'll never forget it. I didn't like it. I don't know if it was the texture of what it was.
My mom used to make it, and she either do the dumplings with chicken or she'll do it with white beans. And but I never had like real, I guess, authentic chicken and dumplings because my mom's Hispanic too, so it wasn't like country chicken and dumplings at
Mhm.
Cracker Barrel is where I used to get it. I'm like, oh, this is
yeah.
good stuff.
Mm.
But there is a clean recipe. I really need to try it. It's on the
Yeah.
Beachbody app.
Okay.
So
Wow, that's
get
good.
creative
Everything
and do some alternate recipes.
Mhm.
We'll make pot roast sometimes, like shredded beef. And problem is, I mean, I'll eat it with rice, but I don't even, of course, I try to limit the rice because rice is not good.
Yeah,
But
Basmati
the-
rice is not so bad, huh?
right.
Basmati rice.
Basmati.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then mixing it with peas and hot sauce. It's like I try to just do. I mean, that weird stuff. People think it's weird, but it's good.
Yeah, if you
good.
like the way it tastes.
Huh? Like as long as it works. I mean, breaks up the chicken.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Yeah,
load up my plate with mostly salad and then a little bit of protein, not a little bit, but then, my protein portion, but I try to get at least half a plate of salad, if not a whole big plate. It doesn't always happen.
I
I'm
find-
too lazy.
Yeah. See, I find I went to Rouse's today. I was gonna get a salad and they didn't have anything but ham. They usually have like chicken. It's been a really long time since I went there to get a salad, but
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have like the chicken. Sometimes they usually have the grilled chicken. All they
Right.
had was ham. So I'm like, that's it? They just had
Not even
ham?
eggs? They even have eggs?
Oh, they had
Or
eggs. I was looking for something. Yeah, I was looking for
something more
something more like,
substantial.
right, something that would get me nice and filled up because I was coming home tonight and just gonna drink a shake, and I just snacked on these.
Oh, what's that?
The pickled snap peas.
Oh, yum.
Yeah,
Mhm. Okay.
I get that's what I go to Bucky's for. Everybody else goes
That
for the
sounds
pulled
good.
pork sandwiches. Huh?
I've never seen those. That sounds good.
Yeah, they have different things. They have the pea pods. They have the cat. It's called pretty. These are called pretty peas, and they have carrots. They have pickles. They have what else? Just a bunch of different kinds of stuff. It's good to snack on.
Come say hi.
Huh?
She always has to come say hi.
Oh,
Oh,
I
look
can't
how
pick mine up. He weighs a ton. He's getting so big.
Look how
Oh.
precious.
She's a
So
mess.
cute.
She's been jumping on me the whole time. I'm like, okay, finally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
Look
Oh,
how
that's so sweet.
Here comes the other one.
Oh
Uh-oh.
Lord.
I have
Say
my
hello.
cat next
Hi.
to me too.
This is Brendan. Say hi to the ladies.
Okay,
Hi.
Look at the kitty. Oh,
that's Tinky. Hey,
Pinky. Look, Brendan.
that's Tinky. Yeah,
Wait, I don't see.
he's so cute.
Mine's
She's
being a
always
bum.
next
He's
to me.
sleeping.
You want to take her?
I
She
don't
won't
have any
touch her.
pets.
No pets?
No.
That's fine. Close the door, please.
So I think I'm trying to get back on my fasting, my 8-hour fasting window that I had.
Yeah.
I've been moving it around so much that now I'm having a hard time not eating in the morning early,
Uh-huh.
and I think that's hurting me.
So yeah, once you get past that initial, probably the first 3 days, I think is how long it took me before I kind of, it's
Yeah,
like, okay, I don't miss eating anymore. But the
Yeah.
first 3 days are hard.
yeah. I think if I start feeling better, it'll help because I wake up like just lethargic and tired. So
You
hopefully,
drink water right when you wake up?
I drink water after I get dressed when I'm in the car on the way to work, because it takes me like 20-30 minutes to get ready for work. I drink water with my medicine and whatever it is, like my supplements I take in the morning. I'll probably drink like a half a bottle with that, and then I don't have anything else until I drink my water on the way to work. So it's really the first thing I have in the morning.
Yep. Because I've been finding that helps me wake up too. Gets
Yeah.
everything
I have a
moving.
question with the fasting because I was doing well. I'm still doing it. Like I start eating my breakfast at 11 in the morning,
Mhm.
but like when I wake up at 5, I drink my bottle of water, and then I do my energize because I start doing the exercise.
Yep.
I was doing drinking my hydrate while I'm doing my exercise, but then I was going over.
That exceeds your calories, right?
Uh-huh. So I don't know when I'm supposed to drink my hydrate if I'm fasting.
So probably when you break, whatever time you're gonna break your fast, then do your
So
hydrate.
at 11 o'clock, I should drink my hydrate.
Yep.
And
Just drink water before then.
yeah, well, I drink water. Like
Mhm.
by 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm already at 40 something ounces of water that I've drank.
Yep. So unless And I don't remember the calorie count on the hydrate, but maybe you could do half a hydrate instead of a whole scoop.
Because with
Do
my
half a
Energizer,
scoop
I
and
do
less
2
water.
scoops. With the Energizer, I do 2 scoops, and then I do 1 scoop of the what's that? Collagen.
Yeah,
So that right there is already at 40.
yeah, I do my collagen in my shake when I break my fast. I don't do it
Oh,
before
okay.
that.
Okay.
That has calories? I didn't even know.
I don't think so, huh?
Then,
Not the collagen, huh?
see?
Yeah, it
I
does.
thought it had like
Also
20
defeating
calories
me.
or something.
Oh, really?
Wow. I didn't
I
realize.
don't know. I could be wrong. For some reason, I'm thinking it had like 20 calories.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't, I guess because I take it with my shake, I never looked at it.
I do
I might be
too.
wrong. Something has 20 calories. I can't remember what it was.
I'm a kind of.
Oh, she got it.
I got the wrong glasses on. These are my old ones. I can't see. That's sad. I'm
What
blind.
one?
Okay.
Liz,
Yep.
I'm sorry. Do you know, I've been taking like vitamin D3, but I also put, I open up a capsule of turmeric and I put it in my shake together with the collagen. Is it okay to take D3 as well as the turmeric?
It should be. I don't think there's any interaction with those two.
Okay, okay.
Have you felt any different, like when you do both of them?
No.
Yeah,
I just been taking D3, even before Beachbody, and I'm still taking it once a day, the little, capsule,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
You going
It's 10
outside and getting some sunshine too?
Huh?
Are you going outside and getting some sunshine? Maybe you won't need to take
I
the,
do in the morning when I wake up. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to leave y'all. I have to get ready. My son's gonna be getting home soon and we're gonna go over there.
Sam.
Well, Tracy, I'm sorry, but it's my son's birthday. And I
No,
have
no worries. Go celebrate. Enjoy.
Happy birthday, Mother Alberto.
Yeah. Tell
Okay.
'em happy birthday.
I sure will. Thank y'all.
Thanks,
I see y'all
Anna.
next
Hey,
week.
Anna, have a good one.
Okay, y'all too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So what's the verdict on the calories?
It's 10.
10 calories. Okay.
10 calories.
So that plus the Energize. I think I have Energize. I thought I did. I might have got desperate one day and took the little packet that I had sitting here. I may have taken my Energize. I had a little pack sitting here forever.
And then the Energize is, because I take 2 scoops, it's 40.
40 total for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your 50 calories.
Right.
I think that's what I think that might have been what was the 20 because I was taking 1 scoop of the Energize when I took it in the morning.
Yeah, I just do one, sometimes 1.5.
Oh, okay.
So if you moved your collagen to your shake for after you break your fast, then we just have to figure out the hydrate. Let me see, I think I have hydrate.
I got everything in my room.
We're gonna figure this out. Hydrate is 40 calories per scoop. So if you did a half a scoop, 20 calories, and 1.5 scoops of Energize instead of 2, that would be 50. Right? Am I doing the math right? 1 scoop, 40, half a scoop would be 20 Energizes. 1.5 would be 30. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. So that's 50 calories.
Mhm.
So if you stay at half a scoop, and then you can have the other half later after you break
Okay.
your fast. An idea anyway.
Right, right. Because I'm like, how I do this? The app. Okay.
I made, I think I got the vanilla Shakeology recently. That was my last, no, my last one was the cafe latte,
Uh-huh.
but I got the vanilla before that. That has become my favorite. It's so versatile.
It is. You can do so much with it.
I bought frozen mixed berries at Costco. I throw that in there. Um, and that alone just makes it, it's so good.
Yeah. So I started with vanilla, and then every time I get like I'll alternate and get a different flavor the next month. I want my vanilla back. It's like,
Mm.
no, I mean,
I
it's
think that's,
good and all. but
yeah, I think I'm going back to vanilla because I drink that one more than any of the other flavors. The chocolate, I'm so burnt out on.
I get
Ooh,
burnt out
I
on
am
it quick
too.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I have a whole bag of chocolate that I might make some like some desserts
Make
with it.
balls, make a little Shakeology balls out of it. Those are good.
Yeah. I
And
think I'm
that
gonna try
curbs
to
the
do that.
sweet tooth too.
Mm.
Almond butter, chopped nuts, oats, and dates.
Mm.
Tasty.
Yeah, I do not like the strawberry.
Me either.
Awful. It tastes like bubble gum, like strawberry
It's
bubble gum.
a little
My
medicinal.
husband's drinking that one. I gave him that bag. I said, you can
Leave
have
it
this
to Mike.
bag. And then when I ordered the vanilla, they accidentally sent me the strawberry. So I was like, I told Tracy, I said, they have to take this back.
Yeah, make them
So
take
they
it
did, they
back.
changed it. They changed them out. They tried to charge me shipping. I'm like, no, no,
Uh-uh.
we're not
This
charging
is your
shipping.
error. No, no, no. Oh my gosh.
Ordered
I
the
would
vanilla.
be very upset.
Yeah,
The cookies and
looking for,
creamy is one of those, I like it a lot, but
Mhm,
I don't always want to do it every day.
right. Those, my two favorites are probably the cookies and creamy and the vanilla. The cafe latte is good, but I drink coffee in the morning. So having a Shakeology taste like coffee too is kind of like
Yeah,
a,
double
so
whammy,
I'll probably drink that one more like lunchtime or
right? Yeah,
I didn't think about that when I ordered it.
even the little sampler, I almost wish there was a sampler that had 2 packs of each. Sometimes just 1 pack, you don't really get a good trial of it. But we got
Yeah.
the chocolate caramel brownie next week or week after next. I can't wait. That one I'm a little excited about.
Yeah.
And then the chai, I need to get some more vanilla chai too.
That's what I'm about to order.
Yes.
I want to try it.
She's back. How was it?
Look, I got a different face than we had before.
Anna turned into Maria.
Hola María, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y usted cómo está?
Bien. I feel like I've been
Me
talking all
alegro.
day, but I'm not done. So what y'all
Felicidades.
talking about? What y'all
We've
talking
been
about?
talking about food, and right now we're talking about Shakeology flavors and
Mhm.
which ones we
We
like.
talked about what we used to eat when we were little.
When you were little?
And the recipes we need the cleaned up versions of.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's my specialty, cleaning up recipes. That's my specialty. And I honestly think Melanie and Liz is going to be a specialist at that too.
And we were just talking about how I'm not creative. I'll find something
about?
once in a while. I'll find something like my gumbo was, I have to admit, that was pretty genius.
Now you
Love
just
it.
have to share it with the rest of you share it with the rest of your family. And
Yeah.
tell them
Oh, yeah.
how
Well, the thing is I'm always the one that has to cook it. Nobody else will cook it.
well, Are you like this? Everybody in your family has their own specialty that they cook, and yours is gumbo?
My sister don't cook.
Is she the baby?
No, she's the middle one. The youngest one will cook, but she has two younger kids and they eat like on the go. The little one eats nothing but like macaroni and cheese out of a box.
Oh, wow.
So she's, yeah, I fuss at her all the time about that. I can't change it. She works like 70-hour weeks. She's in a legal paralegal.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, my middle sister, I'm going up there for Thanksgiving. We're going to Ohio week.
Oh.
And she's already telling me what I have to cook. And I'm like, well, it's gonna be different.
If gumbo is one thing that she wants you to cook,
We'll probably cook some gumbo while I'm up there. I taught her how to do it since they moved to Ohio, but she's doing the dry roux with just flour and no oil. That was another thing that was supposedly healthier, so I didn't have all the oils and stuff in it. But I might
I
teach
thought
her
about
how to
that.
do. Huh?
I never thought about doing that.
Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult because it burns easier.
Yeah.
You
you
have
put
to
it in the
really,
oven or
really
just put it on the stove?
on the stove.
On the stove.
Yeah, but I just used to do a dry oilless roux. That was my healthier version, but it was white flour. So
Now you're educated. So you're
So
Yeah.
Melanie's gonna need your mac and cheese recipe.
yeah, I need to get a mac and cheese.
Are you talking to me? Yes, you're
Yeah.
talking to Melanie.
No, you. Melanie's gonna need your recipe.
Yes, yes, mac and cheese, and they'll, I promise you, they won't even know. They won't know that it's not even cheese at all. It's not even vegan cheese either. It's
Hmm.
cashews.
Oh, well, I mean, Primal Kitchen uses nothing but cashews and it's all good.
Now, have you ever used their cashew, their cheese, their queso cheese?
I haven't.
Primal Kitchen?
Yeah,
I didn't know they had cashew cheese.
here's the deal. Here's the deal. All of the things that I've always used, I've actually had to make them myself because there were no clean products at all. You guys know that story. But Primal Kitchen has queso that is it Primal Kitchen? Is it Primal Kitchen? Right. Yeah, Primal
Oh, wait,
Kitchen.
it's that one that Paula shared, right?
I actually have it downstairs in my cabinet.
Is
Yeah.
that the Siete?
Maybe it's Siete.
Siete has a queso.
I'm pretty sure the one that I have is Primal Kitchen because my last order I got from them, I got their queso because I wanted to try it because I knew the holidays were coming. And I said, I'm need that as well as, you know what I got this time too? I got Primal Kitchen's ranch dip.
Is it
I
good?
am not. And I got it because I knew my daughter and my grandkids. I'm not a ranch dip person. I'm not. I'm just, you know, some people are like, I love ranch, but I know that my daughter, so I'm gonna say this, is that I opened it and I loved it. I don't like ranch dip, but I liked that. I like that ranch dip. Now I haven't opened up the queso, but I have it in there. So I'm pretty sure it's Primal Kitchen. But I know that Siete, I believe, has one as well too. So here's what I'm thinking, Melanie. I bet you won't even have to make the way I do it from using cashews and making it. I bet your Primal Kitchen would be just as good. And I'm willing to give it to you and let you test and make some macaroni and cheese. But you're gonna have to get clean macaroni as well. It's not just the cheese. You're gonna have to clean. So the chickpea pasta is to die for.
I've tried the chickpea pasta, but here's my thing. Anytime I eat any type of bean, or not necessarily legumes, like peas, I'm fine with, but chickpeas, white beans, red beans, any kind of beans, I get extremely stopped up
Extremely what?
every time. I get stopped up, like can't go to the bathroom.
Have you tried them? You tried the chickpea pasta?
Yeah, I did. I tried the chickpea. That's why we tried it one time and it did the same exact thing. There is a pasta that Sherry told me about.
Yeah, there is more. That's not the only plant-based pasta.
She said that they have a mushroom or shiitake mushroom pasta or something at Whole Foods.
Let me, there probably is. There's just
The red lentil one that,
the red lentil. There's a red lentil as well too. Let me
and that's
tell you
high in
what I like
fiber.
too.
That's
Um,
what does it. It's anything that has high fiber. Like if I eat too many avocados, that'll do it too. If I eat enough avocado,
fiber
um,
should help you go though. It shouldn't block you up.
it does. It's always, it started like that. Yeah, it started like that probably about 10 years ago.
So it's
'Cause
the
I used to
Bonza
eat
you
'em
used
all the
before. The
time.
Bonza didn't do well for you?
The what?
The Bonza or the Barilla is what you used before?
I don't remember what brand it was. It was, we got it
The
at
red
Whole
box?
Foods. So
The red box?
do we still have a box in there?
It's probably the Bonza you did. That's chickpea.
Hmm.
When you get an opportunity, try the Barilla. The Barilla is not chickpea. It's just, it's 100% plant-based. The Barilla, hang on.
Do you happen to eat anything that has a bean in it of some sort? I take the
Yes.
the
Are you
enzyme.
asking me?
Well, I
Are
take
you
the
asking-
enzyme whenever I eat any type of a bean. It's like a enzyme you can buy, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm wondering why you have that difficulty though. I wonder why you
Mhm.
have that. Um, gosh, there's many. There's actually, I would try the Barilla. God, there's a cauliflower too. Just look at your ingredients on the cauliflower too. I bet you that cauliflower will be really easy on your tummy.
Mhm.
Oh, this looks interesting. There's one that's actually called Jovial, and this is
What's that?
grain-free, and it's cassava
Yeah,
fusilli.
I've used that one.
You've used
Which
that
one is
Liz?
it?
Yeah, it's
What is
good.
it called?
Jovial.
Jovial, Jovial. What I like about it, that's also too, is that it's grain-free, it's organic, and it's cassava, which is the same thing. If you like to see it, the tortillas, the cassava, it's cassava. Cassava, do you know what cassava? Maria knows what cassava is. Liz knows what cassava is. Okay, it's a plant, it's a yucca plant, and it's very, very easy on your tummy. I love yucca, by the way. Man, I can eat
Oh.
yucca with some onions and garlic till the cows come home. I
Yum.
love yucca. Yucca is almost tastes like a potato, but it's just better. Okay,
Fried yuca. Oh my goodness.
this is made in Italy. It's made with organic cassava flour, has no nuts, no legumes in it, no gums, no grains, no gluten. That'll be good. I'm wondering if your issue with beans has to do with gluten. Because sometimes within the tummy, when it comes to actually having sometimes so much grain, legumes, it could be a grain issue. A gluten issue. So you want to make sure also to watching gluten. But this looks really good. Really, I'm looking at it. They have it in penne, they have it in elbow, they have it in orzo. I would look for this. I'll take a screenshot of it and I will send it to you.
Okay.
I've gotten it at Fresh Market before.
Fresh Market.
Mhm.
Where's Fresh Market?
There's one in Mandeville and there's one on Veterans near,
Fresh Market, what is that a store?
it's
What
like
is
Whole
it by?
Foods.
It's a what?
It's kind of like Whole Foods.
Fresh
Really
Market?
good. Yeah.
Where's the one on veterans?
So it's near the beginning of Veterans by Dornack, like across the street where Office Depot and
Really?
what is it, Eric's of Metairie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would make me go there?
Everything's ever
For
awesome.
everything- It's everything. So compared to a Whole Foods.
It's basically the same thing.
What?
One of the things I really like from them is they have this thing called the Little Big Meal.
Uh-huh.
So it's a special they do every week. And I'll just give you an example. It's not always like perfect, but this one is it's to feed a family of 4. So you get 4 meat patties, let's say, for burgers. You get a pack of buns, you get
I
a
love that.
salad, some kind of salad, either pasta salad or whatever. Cookies, which I know, but it comes with like 5 or 6 different things. They'll do like a stir fry one and you get either chicken or beef, you get the sauce to put on it, you get a bag of rice, you get the veggies to do the stir
So
fry
you get
with already
a
chopped up
complete meal
for $25
for 4.
for 4.
$25 is not bad. Is this?
No,
Wow, and I can take that just for Alex and I can do that for like 2 or 3 days.
yeah.
$25.
Yeah.
Wow. What did you? You heard them talking about you or something?
Oh, what? I was hearing nice things, so I thought it was.
Yeah, I've never heard of this store. I mean, I've heard of it nationwide, but I didn't have it here. I didn't know we had it here.
What's
Oh,
that?
Fresh Market.
Fresh Market.
Where? Where?
Isn't it in a city somewhere?
Go ahead, go for it. Where?
Fresh Market. I heard it, but I don't know where it is exactly. Where is it?
One's on Veterans.
There's one on Beds and there's one on in Mandeville.
I wouldn't know
Then
anything about Mandeville. I only crossed one bridge, and that's the West Bank.
Oh, thank you for bringing my delivery yesterday. Are you,
Thank you.
do you coach for Shaw?
No, we have a recreation team, West Bank.
Oh,
But we're
okay.
affiliated with Shaw.
But they are brothers and sisters
Affiliated.
with Shaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
His nephew is the head of it's called West Bank Football Club. He's the head of the West Bank Football Club, but they've partnered with Shaw.
And
Oh, okay.
what we've done already is,
And he's a coach for Shaw. He's a coach for Shaw.
what we've done already is it's like a little farm, kids to where, we kind of gear them up, and if they're willing to go to Shaw, if they, meet requirements,
They're feeding them players.
That's
as
how they
well.
do it in North Shore. A lot of these small programs, or a lot of these playgrounds, they affiliate themselves with I don't know all the schools in the North Shore, but that's why you always see them doing well, because they get with the parks, rec teams, and they start building from there. Introducing them to the high schools. And
Oh,
that's-
okay. I know a ton of people at Shaw, so I was just wondering.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Teachers?
Well, I know one of our good friends used to coach cross country over there and teach English, and he passed away of COVID in 21. I don't know if Alex ever met him, but not
Do you
so
know
much all the
Renee? Do you know
teachers.
Renee Romeriquin?
No, I know a lot of the kids that go there and the parents, and a lot of the alumni association.
Soprano Caesar Munoz.
Cesar Munoz. Do you know, I wonder if she knows Melida's son. He plays soccer and plays football. He is I think a junior. And she's there all the time. What's his name?
I don't know his name.
George Alexander, maybe Martinez.
Mm. No, a lot of the people that I know are affiliated with Visitation.
Oh, okay, okay.
No,
Yeah,
but-
it's a lot of the alumni and people that contribute to Shaw and everything. And I was on the prep squad there.
Ah, she's a Pep Squad girl. I think it's a good idea though, as we're getting closer to like Thanksgiving and everything, that we start sharing. If, and Liz may have said this, but if you go into the files and you go back and look at my videos, I did do videos on, you did already? Good girl.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Good girl.
You trained me well.
Good girl. And you get to see a lot of that. Alex. hold on. I gotta get up for a second. Oh, sorry.
Plunged into darkness.
Sorry.
When she moved, she pulled the, well, wait a minute. You see, when I came in, the lights went, like the natural, so they went out. I don't know what she has over here, but it disconnected. But thank you for coming out, because I was looking for you, and then I was looking for the red Camry, and there was a lot of red cars, so, and I had like 15 kids that were coming in, and but thank you for coming and getting that. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate you bringing it. Because I mean, I didn't mind. I was going to get out the car anyway, because I know it's kind of crowded around there at that time of the day
Right.
between all the practices and after school stuff. So, but yeah,
So yeah, ready for Super Saturday?
I'm gonna
here you
miss,
go.
I'm gonna be in Lafayette.
Lafayette, running.
Well, even though Grace isn't running, she's keeping times.
I'm doing the corporate classic on the 12th.
Well,
They still do that
Yeah,
downtown?
it's at City Park, I believe. My boss
Oh,
put the team
wow.
together, so we're gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run much. I'll probably do mostly walking.
I
Maria,
haven't
how's-
done that in a million years.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped running a long time ago. Tracy became the runner of the family.
I don't typically run. I was gonna try to start running again, but I haven't gotten back into it. I mean, I'll run jog around the neighborhood, like I'll run a little bit and I'll stop and walk, and run a little bit, stop and walk.
That sound like me.
When I was in the military, we used to run a lot, and I developed shin splints.
Ouch.
Yeah, I had those before. Those hurt.
To where your shin is feels like it's splitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got better, but when I kept on playing soccer, but still when the concrete, when I run in the concrete, I start feeling them again.
Ooh.
You know, I got shin splints with the most expensive tennis shoes. And when I started buying cheaper tennis shoes, I quit having shin splints.
You
I
think
was
you're
buying,
investing in
I was
yourself.
going to the, I was going to the, is it Fidipides?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would go
Amazing.
there and buy Asics and $120, $130 shoes that really just did not do my feet and my legs any good. I just bought a pair of OCs though. We'll see how that does.
Guys, I gotta go get kids in bed, so
Yeah, I gotta go get meat in bed.
Well, I guess I'll shut everybody off. Well, Tracy went out. I think someone's at the door for her. But I guess I'll say goodnight to everybody.
tell her thank you, and we
Yes,
can't
tell
wait
her
to
thank you.
hear about
Thank you.
healthy
Good night.
obsession.
I'm quite sure if she has anything to say, she'll reach out to y'all. Y'all
That's-
be blessed. Y'all be
I'll
blessed
send the
in everything
recording
you
out.
need. Y'all be
Say hi
blessed.
to your family, to your moms.
Same to you, Maria. I was gonna ask you about your family, but
Huh?
I guess everybody wants to go. Just kidding.
Y'all can stay on.
No, no, we'll talk later, but yeah, have a good night. Yeah, be blessed.
Okay, you
You
too.
too,
Tell
thanks.
Tracy good
All
night.
right, Alex.
Will do.
Say hi
Thank
to
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Good
Night.
night.